Hi, I'm Kari Handler.
And I'm Matthew Rios.
And we are the co-principals and founders of Poly High, the only school dedicated to higher Tiki education. And we're going to show you our recipe, our winning recipe that got us sponsored by Deadhead Rum at this year's Tiki Caliente. Thank you so much, Deadhead Rum. We decided that we were going to make a coffee grog, and coffee and rum go really, really well together. They have a long history in Tiki cocktails with things like the Black Magic and, of course, the coffee grog and many others. So this is a spiced coffee grog using Deadhead Rum, which has wonderful vanilla and caramely flavors. It's perfect for coffee drinks. So what you're going to need to do is start with good coffee, like a Kona coffee, and brew up a pot of it. And while it's brewing up, you're going to need whole or ground cloves. You're going to need whole or ground nutmeg, whole or cinnamon sticks, either one, cinnamon sticks or ground cinnamon, ground or whole cardamon. I'm using a lot of whole mixture today, and orange peels. So the coffee is brewing. You've got this going in your pot. For about a 10-cup pot, you're going to add about a half a teaspoon of each of the spices if they're ground. And if they're not ground, you're going to use a little fistful of each, like a fistful of the cardamon, fistful of the cloves, things like that. And when you put your orange rind in, you know, just squeeze the rind, give it a little twist to release the oils, put that in there. And then while the coffee is brewing, all the wonderful spices are going to be infusing their flavor into your good coffee. So now it's time to make the coffee grog. Coffee's ready. It's a hot drink, so use a beautiful tiki mug that can handle heat. And what you're going to do is you're going to have, for 6 ounces of coffee, 1 ounce of Deadhead Rum. Really cool thing about the Deadhead bottle, it's already awesome looking, but the lid holds exactly 1 ounce, which is what you need for this drink. So you pour your 1 ounce in, and because your coffee is full of chunky things and spices, which is wonderful, use a strainer and pour in your 6 ounces of coffee in your glass. So. Okay, nice hot coffee, and then you're going to top it with, really nice for your guests, freshly whipped whipped cream. You can use canned if you want to, but whipped is homemade, whipped is just better.
Be a better guest.
Exactly. So you top it with that, and then you want to, you know, because presentation is everything, a little bit of ground nutmeg on top, and if you want to get super fancy, you can grate some chocolate on top of that too. So, or just eat it. Deadhead Rum. Thank you again, Deadhead Rum, for being our sponsor this year. Thank you, Tiki Caliente, for letting us do our crazy room party with you guys. And cheers. Check us out on Facebook, Poly High.
Aloha.
Aloha.